Hello. Today we are discussing on the product costing. So let's start the detailed discussion on product costing. Product costing, the purpose of the product costing is to evaluate the inventory and declare the production with the standard cost or the product cost of our inventory. So the main ingredients for the standard cost or the product cost estimates are material master, bill of material, work centers, routing, prices of the material master, activity type prices, and overhead costing sheet. So these are the key ingredients. By use of this, we can create our standard cost and product cost estimate. Now, the related configurations we need to do for getting the product costing done are the cost component structure, costing variant, material origin for splitting the cost into different buckets, and overhead costing sheet to load the overhead cost to the product cost. So these are the key ingredients, key configuration and concept and purpose of the product costing. So now let us see the result of the product cost or the standard cost estimate from the itemization view. When I say itemization view, it means the item by item, for example, the raw material consumed, for example, the expenditure with respect to the power, labor or machines are incurred in this, and the overhead elements which you can see in the screen. Here E represents the expenditures, M represents the material, and G represents the overhead. So the total cost of this particular product is for 100 pieces, the total cost is 89,046 rupees. So this is how the standard cost is getting calculated. Now let us go and check the component view, that is cost component view. Here you can see the detailed breakup of the product cost in terms of the different raw materials, different type of expenditure, different type of overheads, everything we can see as a part of the product cost. So this is how we can split the total cost into the cost components. These are the different configuration elements which we can see and use for the purpose of the product cost. First configuration element is the costing variant. This is basically the engine in which the entire settings are there to run the costing. And this is the breakup, what you have seen. And this is the backend configurations we need to maintain as a part of the cost component structure. This is the bill of material and routing by which we are getting the material cost and the expenditures or the activity cost. You can see the bill of materials and routing here in the screen. And this is how the costing sheet look like. So in this costing sheet, we have loaded the overhead cost, wherein the costing sheet base, costing sheet rate, and the credit keys are there. So this is how we can create the entire product cost for the purpose of the standard cost estimate.